What the deal, my people? You know it is, the Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this one is Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 9, The Bastard Bowl Preview and Breakdown. And I am very, very, very excited about this. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Battles have been won against greater odds. I've fought beyond the wall against worse than Ramsey Bolton.
You don't know him.
So we start off with Jon Snow walking through the army, not walking through or galloping through the army, and we hear him giving a speech, and this is basically the same bait and switch trick that they used before, because I do not believe that he is talking to Sansa at this time when he is giving this speech. But as we can see, he's going through, it is at least 3 different types of banners there, maybe 4 different types of banners at this particular time that's rolling with him. It even looks like there may be a couple of women rolling with Jon and his army. I'm not sure, the hair throws me off. And then we have this guy right here. Now this is the person that people thought to be Stannis Baratheon in all the preview trailers in this armor, and is definitely a Stannis type armor, and believe you me that this man will die a horrible death due to Dan and Dave, and it will be because they don't like Stannis and they have to just dig it into us Stannis fans every week. We then see what a real army is supposed to look like. We see 2 of the filleted crosses, so they are close to Winterfell. Not a lot of snow on the ground that we see here. I thought it would be a little bit more snow. Wish would have been a little bit more of like the Battle of Ice, but I don't think we're going to see that for the fact that we don't have any snow. But we have the archers up front and the cavalry right behind them. And then we could see some the Umbers banners clearly here, that the Umbers are definitely down with Ramsey Bolton, like I have suspected, which a lot of people have suspected. So I don't think that we will see any type of switchery here going down with Rickon whatsoever. I think this is the army, and I think that these people are definitely loyal to Ramsey Bolton 100%. And then after that we see a good shot of Ramsey in his, looks like a little bit of Starkish type gear, that could be Karstark sitting behind him, and obviously that is the filleted banner. Pretty easy to spot all this here, but Ramsey does not even look like concerned in this battle, and why should he? We then see Jon Snow sitting by some books, and before that we see Sansa Stark talking to Jon, which looks like this is their war tent and where everything is going down. I think that I see a Stark shield in the background.
If I fall, don't bring me back.
Thousands of men don't need to die.
Only one of us.
So we start off with Davos right here in a very snowy setting, and I think this is most likely the pyre that burned Shireen, and I think that this is Davos discovering about the pyre that burned Shireen. Then Davos is probably summoned or hears a sound and has to go, like they're getting ready for war, or maybe Melisandre's coming up on him to explain things. I don't know if she can explain things, but she's supposed to live at least until Winterfell. Then we see outside of Winterfell, we see all 6 of the filleted crosses. I don't know who everyone is on this cross right now. It's hard to tell. You know, it could be a lot of different people on this cross. There has been a lot of speculation all season long who is on these crosses, but we are about to find out soon enough. And then we see Jon Snow. We have heard him breathing heavy, and he has put out basically, it seems like a one-on-one challenge to Ramsey Bolton during this part where he's like, listen, me and you, we can just get it on, and everybody else, they ain't gotta die. But if that is the case, I cannot see Ramsey Bolton accepting it. Why would he? He has such advantage in his army. It would be foolish for him to. Then we see Jon Snow talking to Melisandre, and you hear him say, if I die, don't bring me back to life. I'm going to say this was said to Melisandre. He did say this to her. This is not just one of these them bait and switch things. I definitely think he's talking to Melisandre when he says this. After this, we see Ramsey Bolton just as smug as ever, and he's just standing there. There's no way this guy is taking that deal. And remember, we still have to hear the line, do you like to play games, little man? We haven't heard that yet. And then we see Jon Snow. And Jon Snow is just not looking good. He just looks like he's nervous, if you ask me. Nervous, scared to death here. Shook. So we start off with the charge of the Wildlings, Giants, Tormentbanes behind 1-1, and Davos extremely upset in his charge. I've never seen Davos this mad. I don't know why, but he's extremely upset. Ramsey Bolton here has got the fur off. He's ready to go to war, ready for battle, it looks like. And we see again he's about to let loose the arrows at this particular time, Ramsey Bolton. And this is the charge, I do believe, of the Boltons. When you look at the helmet right there, it looks like a Bolton helmet. And then right here we see him about to let loose the arrows once again. And we see some men. These are Stark men that have been taken down by the arrows. But then here is some more bloodshed, it looks like, from the arrow fuselage that was let loose. Sansa looking like a boss. She looks concerned. She's chilling in the background right here. And 1-1 just stabbed up. 1-1's dead, folks. That's the end of 1-1 for real. That's the end of that cat. And just bodies and bodies. And these are wildling bodies, I think, mostly piled up on the floor. As I said before, Sir Davos is extremely upset for some reason. I don't know why. The most upset I've seen him, but it looks like he's surviving. That's great, because I don't know if he really is. And I think you can see from the pointiness of the helmets, this is the Bolton shields. And I don't know how they're going to pass the shield wall. I don't know. It's going to be very hard for them to get past the shield wall. I don't know what they're going to do to get past it. The Wildlings and Jon Snow, like I say, it looks like he's looking beyond the fight, like beyond that, like something else is out there. I don't know. Overall, it looks good. I hope that they just spend the whole entire episode 100% on this battle. If they do that, I think we're going to have something special here, folks. So, if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace! And stay sexy.
It's the Don. Tony Teflon. House Teflon. We pull the strings. Tony Teflon, Tony Teflon, Tony Teflon, Tony Teflon, Teflon 316. Peace. And I'm out. Stay sexy.